And good evening. Welcome, Penguins TV. Just watching the celebration here for the Lightning as they just won Game 1 30 seconds ago, not even, 5-1 against the Montreal Canadiens. It was a really good game until late in the third. It was really well played, really competitive, right to the end. The Lightning power play goal here, right at the end with about a minute left, made it 5-1. And a little while before that, Kucherov scored, made it 4-1. But it was quite competitive for that. It was 2-1 going into the third. And there was a puck. If Carey Price was right here, or like right here facing this way, there was a puck that was coming across Carey Price this way. It was going to go into the corner, and Ben Sherratt, out of reflex, put his hand up and stopped it, and it popped up in the air, and Palat banged it in for, I think it was Palat, banged it in out of the air for Tampa. That made it 3-1. That was the backbreaker, because that put it back to a 2-goal lead, and we know the Canadiens aren't necessarily a come-from-behind team, but at that point, had they stayed 2-1, who knows? Maybe they could have tied this game and won it. But that made it 3-1, and then it got away from them. So that was tough. If you're a Canadiens fan, don't worry. They lost Game 1 of the Vegas series 4-1. They lost Game 2 of the Toronto series 4-0 or 4-1. So 4-1 to Vegas in Game 1 and being down and winning 4 of the next 5 to win that series in 6, that's okay. I think the Canadiens are going to win this series in 7. I hope they do. I hope it's a 7-game series. I hope it's a great series. But have heart, Canadiens fans. I think the Canadiens can still win this series. Like I said, they got beat 4-1, I think, in Game 1 against Vegas, and they came back and won Game 2. So the Canadiens will be better, much better in Game 2. I don't know that Tampa can be any better in Game 2. I'm just being honest. I think Tampa played just about perfect tonight. I thought Tampa played just about perfect, as good as they could play. Really good. I've watched a lot of Tampa hockey the last couple of years, and I thought they were almost flawless tonight. Really, really, really good. So, not being a homer or anything, I'm just saying I think Tampa played at a level that's just about beyond reach. Could they play that well again? Absolutely. Better? I don't know. I don't think so. Could Montreal be better next game? Yes. A lot better? I don't know a lot better, but they could definitely be better, okay? It'd be important to not go down 2-0, not go down 3-1, maybe get that first goal ideally, but not to go down 2-0 would be a big deal. So if you're a Montreal fan, have heart. Yes, they finally gave up a power play goal right at the end of the game. They're down 4-1 with a minute left. Big, hairy deal. Their power play penalty kill was good before that when it mattered in the game, okay? They out-hit the Lightning by a little bit. To me, you want to have heart that to me, the pace of the game wasn't too much for the Canadiens. The pace of the Lightning wasn't too much for the Canadiens. I was very impressed by that. So feel good about that. Feel good about your penalty kill still being great. Don't worry about that one when you're down 4-1 with a minute left. Don't worry about that Stamkos one. Right, number one. Number two, the pace of the game wasn't too much for the Canadiens. They showed me they could stay with the Lightning right till in the third when that fluke goal was Sherratt. So that tells me they can play with this team. That's really encouraging. And number three, don't worry about it. It's just one game. They did this in Game 1 against Vegas. Price didn't have a chance on many of these. So have heart, Canadiens. They'll be back next game. They'll be better, okay? If you're a Lightning fan, you want to feel great about playing what I think was a perfect game. I don't think the Lightning could play any better than that. If they play that well in Game 2, the Canadiens will have to raise their level a little bit more. And maybe they could win that game. Maybe they'll go to overtime. I don't know. But if you're a Lightning fan, great first game. Well done. Really enjoyed the pace of this game. Right from the hop, the Canadiens showed me they could skate with this team. They could hang with this team. And if it wasn't for that fluke Sherratt goal in the third, who knows how this would have turned out. Really enjoyable game. Really enjoyed watching it. Great pace. Lots of hitting. They already hate each other. These teams hate each other already. It is very clear. There is absolute hate here. So it's going to be a good series. Okay, let's get into the tail of the tape. I want to tell you some stats, and it'll remind me some stuff of the game too. That's why I like going through this stuff, okay? It won't take long, just a couple minutes, and it'll jar my memory about some stuff that happened in the game. That's why I like doing it, right? Okay, here we go. First period goal. Eric Cernak, his first of the playoffs, assisted by Andre Palat, his 6th, and Braden Point, his 7th. It was at 6:19 to the first. I think it was a deflection. I don't think Price had much of a chance on it. Let's take a quick look here. No, it might have just been a shot. I don't know why I don't remember that very clearly. Second period, 5:47 into the period. Yanni Gourde, his 6th of the playoffs, assisted by Blake Coleman, his 7th of the playoffs, and Barclay Goodrow, his 2nd of the playoffs. But then at 17:40, a deflection in front. Ben Sherratt, his 1st of the playoffs. I thought it was deflected, apparently not. Jesperi Kotkaniemi had a 3rd assist on it, and Shea Weber had his 4th assist on it. 2-1 now, heading into the 3rd period. Things are looking much better. 2-0, you're like, I don't know if the Canadians come back from 2-0. But that goal, 2-0 heading into the 3rd, if you're a Canadiens fan, you're saying, okay, we're back in this game. Maybe we can tie this thing up. If you're a Lightning fan, you're like, uh-oh, we had this game in control. Now we give up a goal with 2 minutes left. We need to put the pedal down, which they did. 3rd period, 2 minutes in, Nikita Kucherov, his 6th of the playoffs. That was the 3rd goal, right off the face-off. Just a gorgeous shot by Kucherov, his 6th of the playoffs, assisted by Sergachev, his 3rd of the playoffs. And then no. That was the weird goal. That was the Sherratt weird goal. I thought it was Palat that whacked it in, but I guess it goes to Kucherov. Then Kucherov had a gorgeous goal off the face-off. Point won the face-off, right back to Kucherov, slides in the slot, waits, beats Price, glove side. Not much you can do about that with a guy with that kind of skill set. And then, like I said, with 1 minute and 10 seconds left, Steven Stamkos, the Kucherov goal was his 7th of the playoff, assisted by Braden Point, his 8th assist of the playoffs. And then Stamkos' 8th goal of the playoffs. It was on the power play. I know the power play streak is over, but the game was over. Assisted by Kucherov, his 23rd assist of the playoffs. This guy now is 30 points now. And Braden Point, his 9th points of the playoffs. So, the matchups didn't work out. Now that, talking about, going through this jars me. The matchups didn't really work for Montreal in this one. They weren't able to get the Danault line on against the point line very much. And you can see it in the score. Kucherov with a goal, 2 goals and an assist. So, it shows, you'll have to wait to get to Montreal to get that matchup. Unfortunately for the Canadiens, they're going to have to find a way to deal with that. I know at some point late in the 2nd period, Danault had only played 9 seconds against the point line, and that's the guy you want out there to shut that line down. And they weren't out there against them enough tonight. Home ice advantage was a big deal for the Lightning tonight. So if you're a Lightning fan, you're feeling great. If you're a Canadiens fan, you're worried, but that's okay. You'll bounce back. Okay. So that's the tail of the tape. Now a little bit of in-game stats. Where do I find that here? Team comparison. I was like, this is very quick. Very quick. Team stats. Total shots, 26-19 for the Lightning. Oops, I'm above the camera. Shots in goal in the first were 7-5. Very competitive first period. I liked it, although the Lightning were up 1-0. Shots in the second, 12-9 for the Lightning. They were up 2-1 at the end of 2. Shots in the third, 7-5, and the game ended 5-1. Power play. Lightning did get 1 for 3 on that goal with 1 minute and 10 seconds left, but like I said, 1 minute and 10 seconds left. It was already 4-1. Who cares? Canadians were 0 for 2. Okay. Penalty minutes, 6 for the Lightning, 8 for the Canadians. Face-offs, 26 for each team. Hits, 58 for Montreal and 57 for the Lightning. I was very impressed with both teams' ability to hit, and I was very impressed with the pace of this game and the skating. It was impressive. We're in for a great series. I really think we are. Blocks, 15 for the Lightning and only 5 for Montreal. So, have heart, Canadian fans. Lightning fans, feel great. I'll be back for another Twitch broadcast here on Wednesday night, and I really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you if you consider it. Thank you. Take good care of yourself. Get your shot. If you haven't been immunized yet, it doesn't hurt. It's like, you're like, what? That's what? You don't even see it. It's over. And, make the world a safer place. Take good care of yourself. Mental health means a lot these days. I know all about that with depression and anxiety and migraines and stuff like that. So try and be easy on yourself and take care of yourself, and have a good night, and be good to yourself. And I'll see you real soon for more videos here on Penguins TV. Please comment down below if you like what you see. Bye for now. Oh, wait. This is for you, Lightning fans.